Hello, I'm Jeff Stanley with Standley Handcrafted, and today we're going to be talking about how to make an extra $1,000 a month selling candles. Now with this video, this isn't going to be a direct route. There are obviously tens of thousands of ways to make an extra $1,000 a month, and obviously you can go up from there. People with candle businesses make far more than that monthly, but I'm kind of targeting this video or catering towards the people that want to work from home or people who are doing a second job. A lot of people who stay home and just want something that they can do out of their home and make just an extra couple $100 to $1,000 a month. So I'm gonna break it down in like a real basic way. So this isn't gonna be anything real in depth. Like I said before, there are 100 different ways that I could go about doing this, but I'm gonna target it down to just these two right here. And the other thing I'm gonna do with this video, and I'm gonna put some of the numbers up here beside me, but what I wanted to do was I've broken it down into two candles. So I'm gonna go through this video and talk about an 8-ounce candle and a 16-ounce candle. We're just gonna keep it real basic. Obviously you can have a line that goes in between all those numbers, but I wanted to have a small candle and a large candle. And what would it take to make that $1,000? And this is $1,000 profit too. So we're actually gonna be making a little bit more material cost, profit, and everything like that. So what would you need to do to actually pocket an extra $1,000 per month? Now I'm basing this video off of the 8-ounce candle cost video that I did a while back, and I'll link that at the end of this video. If you haven't seen that, you can go to the channel and you can watch how I come up with the candle cost. And like I said, if you haven't seen that video, I would definitely go over there so you can watch that and understand how I came up with this cost. But the cost for an 8-ounce candle that we came up with, and that's ordering through the website, getting the jars, getting the wax, the fragrance oil, everything like that, came up to $2.60. For the 16-ounce candle, I'm just gonna double that. It's actually a little bit lower than double, but to make this video easy, we're just gonna go ahead and double it. So we're gonna call the 8-ounce candle $2.60, which we know is correct, and the 16-ounce candle is $5.20. Now that's straight up cost. You're not making a penny off of that if you sell it for those prices. So we're gonna call the 8-ounce candle, we'll go ahead and raise up the price, and we're gonna call that $10. And then we're gonna call the 16-ounce candle $18. Now, obviously, going out and selling these candles is gonna be the difficult part. That's where you're gonna jump into local stores, local markets, basically anywhere that you can sell those. So if you do have something lined up, this is what it's gonna take. So what we came down to, the 8-ounce candle at $2.60, we're gonna be selling it for $10, which means we're gonna be making a profit of $7.40 per candle. Now, if we were gonna sell the $10 candles and make a profit, we would sell 60 candles, which would come out to $600. The profit from that is $444 even. And then the 16-ounce candles came up with, and obviously you can come up with anything. I did this one, 60 candles. Obviously you could come up with 100 of the $10 candles, but we're gonna go with the 16. It would take to meet that $1,000, the 16-ounce candle at $18. You'd be making a profit of $15.80, and you would need to sell 40 of those, which would come out to $720, and the profit from that would be $632. So the total for selling 60 8-ounce candles and 40 16-ounce candles would be $1,320 minus the material cost, which I've already totaled this up in the 16-ounce candle in the other candle cost video. The material cost, what it would cost you to make that many candles, is $244. And again, that's the shipping, ordering it from the website. I think I broke all this down from Candle Science. Obviously you can order it from wherever. So $1,320 minus the $244, you would be left with $1,076. And that's straight profit from selling literally 100 candles per month. Literally that could be broken down any way that you want to. I just broke it down as easy as possible, 60-40, tried to make it even so that we could come up with that $1,000 price point. You can do that in any way. I'm hoping the numbers made sense there. I'm gonna watch this video back and I hope I made everything pretty clear on that one. Now the tricky part is, where are you gonna sell those candles? And the best thing you're gonna do, a lot of places have farmers markets, which is probably the easiest thing to get into. If you're not into any stores, you can jump into farmers markets. I've walked around to local stores and asked them if I could set up a table display inside of their store or outside of their store on the weekends. So even if you were only doing a farmer's market once a week, 4 times a month, you would basically be selling 25 candles every Saturday. 25 candles on a Saturday, which is normally when farmers markets are. So 25 candles on a Saturday, 4 times a month, you would be making $1,000. So that, and obviously that is a very broken down and easy way to explain that. There's a lot more going into that. There's also a lot of work behind that that I'm not going into. Making the candles, of course, driving around, planning the events, getting all your stuff together. But broken down at its most basic level, you would basically need to sell 25 candles per Saturday for 4 Saturdays to make $1,000. 100 candles a month basically breaks down 30 days to 3.3 candles. So you would basically need to sell 3.3, let's call it 4 candles a day, every single day for a month. And obviously those numbers sound very easy to do, and I don't want to make this sound like it's an easy thing to do, because like I said before, there's a lot of work that goes into this. Actually promoting everything, getting everything together. You're going to be spending several nights to make all these candles, and then of course the traveling back and forth. And the one thing that I didn't bring into this is the cost of the farmer's market. And of course, like I said in the beginning of this, we're breaking it down to the very basic level. So there are a lot of costs that I'm not talking about in this. So even if you wanted to count in the cost of the farmers markets, they usually run about $25 per weekend. Some are lower than that, some are higher than that. So you would need to check your local area to find out what they are. But again, if you were paying $25 for the market, you'd be up another $100. So you would sell just a couple more candles to make that cost back. Okay, I hope that was informative, and I definitely glossed over. I'm not gonna even ask if I glossed over everything in this one, because I definitely did. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I wanted to make it as broke down as possible, just to give a real basic idea of what it would take for somebody to make an extra $1,000 a month. And there are a lot of people out there that don't want to make an extra $1,000 a month. An extra $400 or $500 could make all the difference. And this is actually a very good way to do that. Obviously, there's a lot of work that goes into this, but for me, it's very rewarding. I like doing this. I like going out on the weekends. I like making candles. I like going to the markets and talking to people. And of course, I have a lot of fun doing this and making money along with that. So again, I know this one is gonna have a lot of questions and comments at the end of it, so please ask everything in the comment section down below. I try to go through and answer every single one of them. I'm also gonna post this in the DIY Facebook group, which I'll link down below as well. I think a lot more people will have some questions and feedback, and there are a lot of candle makers in there who do farmers markets that can add to this discussion. So definitely jump over and check out that thread as well. If you like this type of video, please let me know. These are by no means things that are going to be a standard by everyone. Like I've said many times in my videos, I'm still learning a lot of this, so I'm basically bringing people along with the ride as I learn this stuff. So if you like this type of video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below. If there's something along these lines that you would like to know, please send it my way. I'd love all suggestions, and I try to make a lot of videos on that stuff if I know something about it. If I don't know something about it, I'm also reaching out to a few other candle makers to ask their opinions, because like I said, I'm still learning a lot of this stuff, so I'm only giving you my understanding at this point. And if somebody can kind of chime in here and help me out, or somebody that's much further along than me, I'd like to get them in here as well and kind of answer some of those questions. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Thank you.